Welcome back to the Mad Spideyverse. I'm Mad Spidey. Thank you once again for tuning into my channel. So today is going to be another one of my collectible show. Now this is going to be some recent pickups for this collectible show. I did this when the Wolverine and Deadpool movie came out. Deadpool, Wolverine, Deadpool, whichever you'd like to call it. As you may well have seen or know, if you don't, brand new Captain America movie just dropped last week. So my first thought is there going to be popcorn tins and cups available at the cinemas over here in Australia? And yeah, there was. We do have two different chains of cinemas over here, or main two different chains, should I say. There's a few independents and smaller ones, but here in Melbourne in Australia, we have Hoyt Cinemas and we also have Village Cinemas. Generally, Hoyt's is usually the one that generally does the popcorn tins and the cups and things like that. Village, not so much. Which is the way I like it, because I can pretty much walk into a Hoyt cinema if they do have them and then just buy them as is. Don't need to buy combos and all this sort of stuff. Like, obviously when you buy them, you're buying a drink in the cup, you're buying popcorn in the thing, but I usually just say, just give them to me without the stuff in it. Not that, I'm worried about it, being dirty or having to wash them or anything like that. It's more just like, I just want it for the collectible side of it. So I did hit Hoyt's, picked up a few things there. Also went to Village, and this was all this past weekend. Hoyt's was a little bit easier, Village not so much. Village, you had to buy it in combos. So yeah, I spent a bit too much money on all this sort of stuff, but I got them all, as far as I know. I don't know whether any of the small independent ones have them or not, but I got all the ones from the two majors anyway, as far as I know. So happy with the haul. Not happy with how much money I spent, but happy with the haul all the same. And some of it's a bit convoluted too, but yeah. There's quite a bit, so we'll go through it anyway. So start off with the fairly basic stuff. Now, if I remember rightly, the other thing is I got to remember which I got from what. Sometimes they'll actually write on there whether it says, Village or Hoyt's or whichever. I'm pretty sure this one was from Village. So just a pretty basic sort of, not metal or anything like this. It's actually sort of a little bit rubbery. And even the top, you can sort of see there, looks a little bit sort of waxy. So it's sort of almost made of like a, it's pretty much like a plastic or a rubber, standard sort of cup. But the outside of this part of the cup is actually very rubbery. So something a little bit different. And then obviously it has the, Captain America Brave New World written on the bottom there, but usually they'll put like Village or something on there, but yeah, it didn't in this sort of case. So I basically had to buy a combo just to get that. I won't go into prices and stuff because I don't want to scare you. But yeah, so that was like, I had to buy a combo just to get this one. Now this is one of the convoluted ones. So let me try to pull this stuff out without breaking anything. Alright, where's the... Alright, so now Village as well, the lid doesn't even really go on too well. Not too well at all. But yeah, so you get the popcorn tin. So now what does it say? Yeah, so it doesn't even say Village on the bottom either. It just has the Jeff the Glare, Captain America Brave New World. But nice metallic, pretty standard sort of popcorn tin. Now you'll also notice, when you actually take the lid off, lid actually has, now I thought it was, I don't know whether you can sort of see that or not, where there's like a lip there. So it's not just a straight around, or not just straight round sort of popcorn tin lid. The reason why, now this is a bit of an interesting one. I haven't sort of seen them do anything like this before. This was called the shield and sip combo. So you got both pieces of this. I'll show you the second piece in a minute, but you got both pieces of this in one combo. So you didn't actually get like sort of normal, you know, just movie popcorn sort of stuff. You got both of these together. But here is the actual, this is the cup. So I don't know whether there's a, yeah, so there's a, okay. All right, so you got, see the button up here. So there's the wings, but this is actually the cup. So you can see the hole in the top with the straw. Now you can also see these little sort of clips on the back here. So the whole idea of this combo is that it actually hooks onto the popcorn tin, so you can actually drink and actually eat at the same time. So bit of a novel idea, but that is why the lip is there, because then the lip will actually go over if it'll sit, but the lip is designed to actually go into the groove of the cup. So that's why it was called a shield and sip cup, or combo, should I say. Yeah, so definitely a cool, interesting idea. It's a little bit fiddly, obviously, because it doesn't really, as you can see, like I can just slides around. So you obviously wouldn't want to be sort of slushing that around too much, but yeah, definitely an interesting sort of get-up, I suppose you could say. But at least it's cool. It's something different. You know, it's not the run-of-the-mill sort of just plain old drink and popcorn tin sort of thing, even though I do love the plain, you know, stuff. So that was what was at Village. So obviously the shield and sip thing was one combo, so you pay the one price and you get that. Whether it's just the normal cup, you had to buy that with a popcorn thing, and I just said, just give me the cup. I don't care about the rest of the stuff. Now, so we did that first, and then went to Hoyt's. So, and then at Hoyt's, and I'm like, okay, I can see a few things on display, and I'm like, okay, so there's a couple of things, but it went a little bit nuts at Hoyt's. So, first off, you had two popcorn tins. No lids with these, just normal popcorn tins. Once again, they didn't actually put Hoyt Cinema or anything on the actual things from what I can see. Just says Captain America Brave New World only in cinemas. So you have the one with Sam Wilson, Captain America there. And obviously there's Red Hulk. So that'd be what you classify, I suppose, as the blue tin. And then slightly different design in the red tin. So you've got Sam Wilson again. And then Red Hulk. And actually you can see there, if you can sort of see in the light, I don't know, but it's actually, it's probably a bit hard to, oh, even if you look inside, you can see the embossing. So it's actually embossed just a fraction. So yeah, very, very cool, plain, not plain, but you know, standardized sort of popcorn tins that you would normally get at cinemas for these sort of promotions. Now this is where it gets convoluted. Well, not convoluted, but yeah, a little bit out of the ordinary. Then you have this. So this is actually a popcorn tin. There was no drinks, drink type things at Hoyt, so it's all popcorn stuff. Now, as you can see, it's like a flight helmet sort of thing, Captain America sort of flight helmet style sort of thing. Obviously, I haven't seen the movie yet, but the cool thing about this is I actually noticed underneath there was actually a little pull tab, and then there's actually a little sort of compartment that's got sort of the plus minus, and I'm like, okay, so there must be some sort of little battery thing or something in there. And then I see the switch and it lights up. So yeah, little bit of a, you know, gimmicky sort of thing, I suppose, but you actually open it up, you can actually see the LED lights on the bottom there. So obviously if you've got popcorn in there, you'll be able to see the popcorn through the eye visor there. So yeah, something a little bit different, but still cool, all in the same thing. Now the last one is a little weird, but really cool at the same time. It is almost a full-size shield, but it has this, and I'm like, what the hell is that? Is that supposed to sit on top of something else or something like that? But what it actually is, if I can get this thing to work. I think it's supposed to twist it or something. But it actually has the, it's actually a popcorn tin. I'm like, that is just huge, ridiculous, and cool all at the same time. You're supposed to sort of, I think it's supposed to just sit there like so. I think you're supposed to twist it somehow to get the symbol to, well, that's down, so yeah, so pretty much just sits like so, and then you fill that with your popcorn. So it's actually quite large, as you can see. Almost a, not a full-size shield, but it's pretty decent size. Yeah. Something totally different, but at the same time, very, very cool. And for some reason now it doesn't want to close. Ah, there we go. And then back to normal again. So you can almost hold it as a shield. But yeah, so that was pretty cool. So yeah, that's everything that I picked up this last weekend. Obviously I'll see the movie soon. I just haven't had a chance. But I did have a chance to do all that. So the bit of running around, things like that, and I wanted to get them before, you know, they sold out, of course. So yeah, mission accomplished. That is the main thing. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget, hit the thumbs up on the way out. Thank you for watching. And obviously, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, it'd be greatly, greatly appreciated if you could do so. So anyway, hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and Spidey